A lot of things I've been talking about are in the event that you go out and want to be lost. But what happens if you go out and you don't want to be lost, or you need rescue? You may be out fishing someplace you know, someplace that's well traveled, and you may twist an ankle or bust a knee, and you'll be unable to get yourself to safety. So in the event that you do need rescue, you always need to have a few things on you. First is a signal mirror. These are very common, they're very affordable. This is a purpose-made one. If you don't have one of these, you can use the face of your cell phone in a pinch. And this has a sighting hole. And what you want to do is you want to put the mirror up to your eye and hold your hand out, other arm out in a V. You can put your fingers in a V shape. Flash the mirror until you get the light passing through your fingertips, and then move that to your target. Make sure, keep manipulating it, and make sure that the light is hitting your fingertips while also maintaining the target in between the V as well. This will work if the sun is overhead, all the way down to almost to the horizon, so long as it's in front of you. If the sun is behind you, you can lay on your back and use the same method. I'm not going to do that. It's cold. It's wet. And I don't need to. The next thing you can use may be a no-brainer, but have yourself a good compass. Now, you can look at maps before you go out, or if you're in an area that you know pretty well, you'll know that there's a ranger station to the east. Obviously, compass is going to help you keep that direction. Study topographical maps. If you're going out for a hike and don't know the area very well, look at maps. You can download maps onto your phone from Google Maps in case you don't have a signal. Get a paper copy if you can. That's the best. Laminate it if possible, and learn how to read them. That's very important. You can look at a map, but if you don't know how to read it, it's just a bunch of squiggly lines. So get yourself a decent compass. Get a couple of them. Keep one in your bag. Put one in your backpack. Put one in your fishing bag. Same with the signal mirrors. Very cheap and very easy to slip somewhere, and they're not. The plastic ones are very easy. Aren't very easy to break. Another would be an emergency whistle. Depending on where you're at, if you're up on top of the hill and there's not a lot of trees, they can be heard for miles. Obviously that goes down if you're in dense cover or in a forest with a heavy canopy and that type of thing. If you can use all three, do so. Obviously, it will guarantee that you get yourself to safety in some way or other. Another would be a signal fire. A lot of people will tell you to make several fires. If you only have enough fuel, make yourself one big one. Put it out in the open if possible, and make it again as big as possible. Get yourself evergreen boughs or branches with leaves on them yet, if possible. Soak them in water if possible, and keep them on hand. And if you hear somebody coming or plane, whatever it may be, toss those boughs on, as quickly as possible. If you're in the off season like this, you can use leaves that are on the ground. Again, soak them in water if possible. We have this light snow coating here. Anything that's going to be wet or that's going to snuff that fire out but not put it out. If you're sitting around waiting to be rescued, experiment with a few things if you can.